Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Coffee with Cassie. I'm Cassie Carlson here in the Boston Commons as we are following Illinois basketball in the Elite Eight as the Illini are taking on the #1 overall seed UConn tonight, looking to punch their ticket to the Final Four for the first time since 2005. Yes, it has been nearly 20 years since Illinois basketball has been in this position, and what a ride this season has been. This year, Illinois basketball won the Big Ten tournament, and Brad Underwood made it over the hump of making it past the first weekend after a couple of rough trips to the NCAA tournament over the past few years. And they just knocked off 2-seed Iowa State in what was offense versus defense, and what was a close game as well. They missed a handful of free throws, but they also relied heavily on Terrence Shannon Jr., who finished with 29 points, even despite getting in foul trouble. Tonight is going to be a very different story when it comes to the UConn Huskies. They are the defending champs, and this one will feature the top two offenses in the country going at it, looking to punch their ticket to the Final Four. UConn has had quite an easy ride to get to this position. They have knocked off every single opponent by double digits. They are an 8.5-point favorite to beat the Illini here tonight, so it is going to be interesting to see how these two teams stack up. Also, yes, of course, I am an Illinois alum myself, and it is cool to see the Illini make it this far in the tournament. I remember Brad Underwood was hired when I was a senior, and there was an excitement around the program back then because he had brought two other programs to the NCAA tournament, and the thought was he would make Illinois a mainstay in March Madness, and that has come true. Now, of course, they're making the furthest they have made it under him as the head coach. And I think the coolest thing has been seeing the team camaraderie that they've had. I don't know if you've seen the locker room videos of them celebrating with water guns, their little skit at the end of press conferences where they're pushing in the chairs. I feel like that's so important when you get to the postseason, teams having fun. And a couple of the players said it's why they're able to play so hard for Brad Underwood. Yes, he is intense, but when he yells at them, they know that they have a personal relationship with him, so it makes it easier to respond to that and know that it's not taking things too personal when he is hard on them. I also thought it was interesting that they had talked about the intimidation factor of playing a team like UConn, and they said no intimidation here. Yes, they respect them because they are defending champs and they are the best team in the country, but they think that the Big Ten schedule has really prepared them for this moment. They go through a gauntlet of games from the months of January to the end of March, and now they are finally able to reap the benefits of that. There's also short turnaround, so no team has enough time to truly scout a team like they are in the Big Ten schedule. So it's going to be interesting how these two teams on both sides respond on this short turnaround, having just played just 2 nights ago. It's going to be a fun day. Make sure you follow along with us all day as we will lead you up to tip-off. We're going to be walking around Boston, making you feel like you are here yourself. We're going to an Illinois party at a bar across from TD Garden at around 1 o'clock Eastern time, talking to fans and getting their excitement for this Elite Eight matchup between UConn. Tip-off is at 6:09 Eastern time, 5:09 Central time, and then of course we'll bring you the recap, win or lose, on the news at 9 following Astros Yankees. Make sure you follow us at Fox 32 Chicago. We'll be posting on social all day long. Thanks for joining us for Coffee with Cassie. We'll see you later.